Hello, beautiful ladies. Today, I'm going to tell you what men really want during sex. It's not just touch. And trust me, this is something most women don't realize, because so often we think men just want physical closeness, simple touch or casual pleasure, but real desire is deeper than that. Men crave connection, attention, and subtle emotional signals that make them feel completely understood, desired, and admired. And here's the secret: when you know these things, you don't just please him. You ignite a level of passion and intimacy that goes far beyond the bedroom. Ladies, sex isn't just about the act. It's about the energy, the attention, and the way you make him feel in every moment. It's about seeing him, making him feel wanted, and showing him with your presence that he's irresistible to you. Today, I'm going to share the 5 real things men secretly crave during sex, and they're not what you think. Ladies, let's start with the first secret that men crave during sex: emotional connection. And I want you to really feel this, because it's more powerful than most women realize. Many people think sex is just about physical touch, pleasure, or technique, but for a man, emotional connection is just as essential, sometimes even more than what you see on the surface. When a man is deeply engaged with you emotionally, his desire, his energy, and even his confidence skyrocket. And the most seductive thing you can do is make him feel that you are fully present, fully attuned, and fully enjoying the moment with him, not just physically, but emotionally too. Emotional connection is what makes him feel seen, understood, and admired. It's the difference between a man feeling like he's just performing and feeling like he's truly sharing something intimate with you. When he knows that his presence excites you, calms you, and makes you feel cherished, he feels an intoxicating bond that goes far beyond arousal. You don't even need to say much. Sometimes a look, a soft moan, whisper, or a deep gaze is enough to communicate that connection. That simple acknowledgement makes him feel desired in a way that words could never capture. You'll notice it in the way he relaxes around you when you engage him emotionally. Men want to feel that their energy, their attention, and even their vulnerabilities are welcomed and appreciated. He wants to know that he matters to you in that moment, that he's enough, that his presence excites you, and that you are completely focused on him. And here's the sexy truth: when he feels emotionally connected to you, his desire becomes electric. He wants to please you, to hold you, to give you everything he has, not because he has to, but because he wants to make you feel as cherished and fulfilled as he feels with you. Emotional connection also builds trust. A man who feels emotionally bonded will open up, be present, and let his passion flow naturally. He doesn't hold back. He doesn't rush. He's completely engaged, not just with your body, but with your energy, your pleasure, and your feelings. That's what makes intimacy magnetic and unforgettable. And the most exciting part: you become his safe haven, his partner in every sense, the one who sees him, desires him, and makes him feel alive in every layer of his being. Ladies, this is why emotional connection is so sexy. It's not just about technique or physical touch. It's about making him feel fully alive with you, fully chosen, and fully appreciated in that moment. When you create this connection, you're not only igniting his desire, you're deepening your intimacy in ways that are unforgettable. And once you master this, you'll notice the passion, the excitement, and the intensity in every encounter will be unlike anything you've experienced before. Ladies, now let's talk about the second secret men crave during sex: admiration and desire. And this one is absolutely irresistible, because men don't just want to feel pleasure physically. They want to feel wanted, admired, and desired by the woman they love or care about. There's something deeply sexy and magnetic about a man who knows that you are genuinely excited by him. Not just his body, but everything he is: his energy, his presence, his confidence, and even his quirks. When you show admiration, it ignites a fire in him that goes far beyond physical attraction. It makes him feel powerful, confident, and wildly connected to you. Admiration is about more than just compliments. It's in the way you look at him, the way your body responds to his energy, the subtle moans, smiles, or gasps that tell him he excites you completely. Men crave that acknowledgement. It's the proof that he matters to you, that he's desired, and that he is making you feel something intense. And the sexiest part: you don't have to overthink it or force it. A genuine smile, a whispered word, or a soft touch can communicate more desire than any dramatic gesture. Desire is equally important. Men want to feel that you're not just going through the motions, that your attention, your energy, and your passion are fully focused on him in that moment. They want to know that they're not just satisfying a need, they're making you feel alive, wanted, and excited. When you show him that you desire him with your eyes, your touch, and your energy, it makes him feel deeply connected to you emotionally and physically. That connection is addictive and incredibly romantic. And here's the magic: admiration and desire fuel intimacy. When a man feels that you are genuinely enthralled by him, it opens him up completely. He becomes more present, more passionate, and more willing to give himself fully to you. He wants to see you smile, moan, and respond in ways that show him he's making a difference in your pleasure, not because he's performing, but because he genuinely wants to make you feel adored. Ladies, this is why showing admiration and desire is so powerful. It's not about ego or flattery. It's about making him feel full, alive, fully wanted, and fully connected to you. When a man experiences this, the intimacy between you deepens in ways that are unforgettable. He feels not just pleasure, but love, respect, and desire coming from you at the same time. And that combination, admiration, desire, and emotional connection, is the secret to creating a passionate, electric, and unforgettable experience every single time. Ladies, now let's talk about the third secret men crave during sex, playfulness, and fun. And this is such an important one because so often we focus only on passion or technique, forgetting that men also crave lightness, laughter, and connection in the bedroom. Playfulness isn't about being silly or childish. It's about creating a space where desire feels electric, tension melts away, and intimacy becomes irresistible. When you bring laughter, teasing, and flirtation into the moment, it instantly makes him feel alive, engaged, and deeply connected to you. Men love it when you can be playful with them. It could be a soft tease, a cheeky smile, or a little flirtatious challenge that makes him want to lean in closer. That playfulness sparks his desire because it makes the energy between you fun, exciting, and unpredictable in the best way. When he knows you're enjoying yourself, letting go, and fully present in the moment, it makes him feel powerful, admired, and wildly wanted. It's a magnetic energy that pulls him deeper into intimacy with you. Playfulness also creates a sense of comfort and safety, which is incredibly sexy. When a man can laugh with you, when you can tease him without judgment, it releases tension and allows both of you to fully enjoy the experience. That sense of ease makes every touch, every kiss, and every glance feel more electric. It's not just about fun. It's about connection, desire, and creating a shared energy that heightens pleasure for both of you. And here's the romantic truth. Playfulness shows him that you are comfortable with your own sensuality and confident in expressing it. It shows him that you're fully engaged in the moment and that being with you is exciting, dynamic, and emotionally fulfilling. Men crave that kind of interaction because it makes them feel seen, admired, and deeply connected to you, not just physically, but emotionally. When you laugh, tease, or flirt with him, you're communicating desire in a way that words alone could never capture. Finally, playfulness and fun deepen intimacy because they make the experience feel shared, alive, and memorable. When you combine passion with laughter and teasing, it creates a bond that goes beyond the physical act. He will remember the way you made him feel, not just in pleasure, but in connection, excitement, and joy. That combination of playfulness, desire, and emotional connection is what keeps him coming back, emotionally invested, and fully present every time you're together. Ladies, never underestimate the power of laughter, teasing, and playful energy. It's sexy, romantic, and incredibly magnetic. When you bring fun into intimacy, you're not just creating pleasure, you're creating a connection that is unforgettable, deep, and wildly addictive. Ladies, now let's talk about the fourth secret men crave during sex: attention to his energy. And this is absolutely key because men don't just want physical touch or simple closeness. They want to feel seen, attuned to, and understood in every part of themselves. When you pay attention to his energy, you're showing him that you are fully present, fully engaged, and completely captivated by him in that moment. This is incredibly sexy and romantic because it makes him feel desired, admired, deeply connected to you, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally as well. You'll notice his energy in the small things, the way he moves, the rhythm of his touch, the subtle tension or excitement in his body. When you respond to it, mirror or gently guide it, you create a magnetic connection that makes him feel fully alive, Men crave this because it shows that you are tuned into them, that you're aware of their presence and desires, and that you are not just focused on your own experience, but fully invested in his. That attention makes him feel powerful, confident, and irresistibly drawn to you. It's in the way you touch him, the way your eyes follow his movements, the way your body reacts to his energy. You don't have to do anything dramatic, just being present, responsive, and attentive is enough to make him feel wildly desired. Men love knowing that the pleasure he's giving is being received, appreciated, and amplified by your connection with him. That's what turns a simple encounter into something unforgettable. And here's the romantic truth. When you tune into his energy, it's not just about sex, it's about connection. It's about creating a space where he feels completely seen, completely valued, and completely wanted by the woman he desires. That energy draws him closer, opens him up emotionally, and allows him to fully give himself in a way that words could never achieve. When you respond to his energy, you're showing him that he matters, that his presence excites you, and that your desire for him is deep, intentional, and authentic. Paying attention to his energy also builds trust. He knows that you are present with him, that you are not distracted, and that you are fully invested in the shared experience. That trust allows him to be more vulnerable, more playful, and more connected to you in every way. It makes intimacy feel electric, passionate, and deeply romantic. Ladies, remember this. Men don't just want touch. They want your attention, your presence, and your connection. When you tune into his energy, you're not just creating pleasure, you're creating desire, intimacy, and a bond that is unforgettable. It's sexy, romantic, and deeply powerful. And once you master it, you'll notice the difference in every encounter. Ladies, now let's talk about the fifth secret men crave during sex, feeling needed and chosen. And this one is so powerful because it goes far beyond physical desire. Men don't just want to be touched or admired. They want to feel like they matter to you, that they are the one you truly want in that moment. That feeling of being chosen fully and completely is what makes a man feel confident, secure, and wildly connected to you. And here's the sexy truth. When a man feels needed and chosen, his desire for you grows exponentially. It's not just about passion. It's about emotional intimacy, trust, and deep magnetic connection. You'll notice it in the way he responds when you show him that his presence excites you, that his touch makes you feel alive, and that his energy matters to you. Men crave this because it affirms that they are more than just physical pleasure. They are someone you want, someone who fulfills you, someone whose presence makes your body and heart react. When you show him that you need him, want him, and are fully engaged with him, it makes him feel adored in ways nothing else can. Being attentive to him, letting him know through your words, moans, touches, or even eye contact that he is exactly what you want right now sends a powerful signal. It tells him that he is making a difference in your pleasure, that he is fulfilling your desires, and that he is the one you choose to connect with above anyone else. That choice, ladies, is incredibly romantic, sexy, and addictive. Men feel it deeply, and it feels both intimacy and passion in ways that simple touch alone never could. And here's the deeper truth. Feeling needed and chosen isn't about putting yourself or him on a pedestal. It's about connection. It's about making him feel that your energy, your desire, and your attention are fully focused on him, and that being with him excites you completely. That feeling creates an emotional intimacy that is unforgettable, passionate, and wildly attractive. He doesn't just feel wanted, he feels seen, appreciated, and irreplaceable. When you combine this with emotional connection, admiration, attention to his energy, and playfulness, it creates a bond that is magnetic. He feels not just pleasure, but love, desire, and appreciation in every moment. And the sexiest part, he will want to give himself fully to you, not just physically, but emotionally too, because he knows that his presence, his energy, and his passion matter deeply to you. Ladies, never underestimate the power of making a man feel needed and chosen. It's the invisible thread that pulls him closer, makes him feel wildly desired, and ignites intimacy in ways that last far beyond the bedroom. When you understand this, you unlock a level of passion, connection, and romance that is unforgettable for both of you. Ladies, remember this. Men want more than touch. They want presence, connection, admiration, playfulness, and the feeling of being chosen. When you give these things, sex becomes far more than physical. It becomes magnetic, intimate, and unforgettable. You'll notice the difference immediately, and so will he. Understanding what men really want transforms intimacy, passion, and desire into something powerful and unforgettable.